Hi there! I'm going to do a little quick review on two brand new products that have just came out recently. Marc Jacobs came out a few weeks ago, and just this week, Fashion Fanatic by Mac came out this week. They both of these products have several different palettes of different colors of eyeshadow. So the first one that I purchased was the Marc Jacobs palette. And it's more of a little bit of like the neutral, but you have your pink, you have a more light pink. I want almost like a little pinky shadow. And you could definitely do something very neutral, something really smoky for the night. There's definitely different kinds of looks that you could definitely do with this. It's just like here. So, as you see here, the names of the colors. This one is Say It. This one is with Style. Otherwise, You Might. As well, Just Stay, and in Bed. So I did do some swatches just before starting the video. And as you can see here, the lighter ones did not show up. So the first one, which was the Say It, you can see a little bit because it is a sparkly palette. Definitely can work for, yeah, it could just definitely work. It's a nice shimmery, probably in the corner of the eye or just above, underneath the brow. I actually had maybe because it's also my skin tone too, I actually had a hard time swatching with Style, which is this color. It's a really, really light pink. Very neutral. So on my arm, it probably wouldn't show, or I have to like really get a lot of product to swatch it. Next would be your Otherwise. So it's more of your lighter brown, for sure. And then I would say the other colors you will get definitely more pigmented, for sure. So next is the You Might, what actually looks like more of a purpley color, actually. Not too dark, not too light, like almost in between, with a bit of shimmer or sparkle. Then you have As Well, which is basically the black with sparkle, so definitely good for a good smoky eye, absolutely. Or even something close to the eyeliner or for underneath. So many different things. People who know how to do makeup really well would know how to use a lot of these colors. Then you have Just Stay, which is actually a purpley color. It's a dark purple, absolutely. It's that one right there. I would say it definitely shows a little differently on my skin. But it is definitely because you have your lighter and then you have your darker. So there's something you could definitely do with those two colors. And then the last one, the really like pinkest color of the whole palette, which is In Bed. It's a really nice pink color. So if you want a little bit, you just add a little bit. If you want more, just keep applying and blending and everything. So that's basically the swatches. Definitely on the some of them probably on the arm would be different than putting it on my eyes. I would definitely have to play around with them, absolutely, especially with Style, to know if that's even a color that I'm even gonna use, basically. And this palette is $64 at Sephora in Canada. So that is the Marc Jacobs. And then just this week, Mac came out with its own collection of palettes. And I do have a few products from Mac. More of them are single eyeshadows. I really don't have many palettes. I'm getting a lot more palettes from Sephora just to see what's out there. I'm kind of expanding my horizon on makeup. And I get Mac emails all the time. So when this was coming out, I was definitely looking at the palettes that I'll most likely use, because they definitely had a neutral palette, which I do have some neutrals, which will probably be in a different video whenever I have time to do that. They had a blue palette, which looked really nice. It's just, I don't know if I will use the blue palette. And then they have definitely like your brown and black, sorry, your smoky palette, absolutely. I think they have even like a goldy palette. I, of course, went again with more of the pink palette. I'm just really getting into pink right now. So this is exactly what it looks like. It came with this like plastic. Flip it over. So allow me, of course, you have a mirror. Same as Marc Jacobs comes with a mirror. And this plastic little thing, obviously, it tells you the names of your shadows. So we have your like totally fierce. On the hip side, outfitted, style and influence, fashion fanatic, shop, 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 mad mod, wild card, and must have it. So let's just take that off. And I actually did do some swatches on it. Let's see here, because some of them did actually not appear on my arm, because I think just my forearm is just too light to swatch some of the colors. It would help probably with someone maybe with a little bit of darker skin or who had a tan. Because I did swatch this, and honestly, I don't think you can even see anything. Same as this. This one, you can see definitely the bit of the sparkle, I believe. And then from this on, basically you can see got swatched. It's not very pigmented as much, but definitely you get your purple, you get your pink, get that little brown sparkly one that looks nice. That black looking one. And then actually this, which is closer to my wrist. I guess that would be more of, I don't know, it would be like, it's the shadow. A different kind of shade of a bronzer blush. I would definitely have to look into that. Because when I did purchase this, I actually, well, I want to see what it looks like in the store first, instead of buying it online. And the one mall that, of course, was closest to me, they have the Mac store, and they have the Bay, which also sells Mac. So I first went to the Mac store, and of course, this palette and another palette were completely sold out. This palette also didn't even have the display model. So I really didn't get a chance to look at that. So I went to the Bay. I did see the display model. I did not swatch anything in the store, maybe, which I should have. But I just really like the colors, and I thought, might as well give it a go. And luckily, it was the very last one that I took, so I didn't have to purchase it online. And if I believe correctly, it was around $46. Could it be $48? I believe it's $46 for each palette. I want to say there's probably 6 in total. I'd have to double check online. And right now, I think these are the only pink palettes I'm going to get at the moment, and see if I like them, if they work. If someone has these palettes, or especially the Marc Jacobs one for sure, because I've seen a few reviews. If anyone has one in those colors and has any tips on how to create a look, do certain colors show up more? Do you just have to keep going into the palette to get more product? Basically, anything you give me would be very much appreciated. So, those are my little reviews on those products. Hope it helped. Please leave any comments below. Thank you.